So if you're interested in learning how I use the slash and spread method in order to turn this into this, then stay tuned. I started off with a basic bodice pattern that you can pretty much find anywhere on YouTube. If you want me to do a tutorial, just ask me. Of that basic bodice pattern, I made sure I cut out my darts. You'll notice how I'm drawing slash lines here. One starting from the bottom of the dart to the top of the other dart. From there, I'm just starting to draw my slash lines of the pattern. So ultimately, when I finish doing this, it's going to be the pattern that I want to end up with. But I'll need to fold and manipulate and add additional fabric in order to achieve this. So right now I'm drawing those lines. I made my lines, you'll notice, going up from the previous line, staggered, and then about I think I did 1.5 inches. It's really up to you depending on how big you want your pleats to go. Also, the neckline is tremendously wide on this, but that is because I like a wide neckline. I have broader shoulders, as you can tell from my previous video, and I like to accommodate that. I also have very deep armholes. Big arms run in my family. The bigger the arms, the better to squeeze the life out of you in hugs with. I started to slash the pattern. You'll notice that I taped down the pattern, the dart to the other side. I'm also adding paper underneath those darts because, again, this is going to be the added fabric that we're going to use ultimately in our garment. So I am cutting out the shape and taping the additional construction paper underneath the pattern. Ultimately, what I'm going to do is fold this over to put the seams back to where they originally were. So I'm slashing the seam, adding paper to the seam, and then closing the seam once again, cutting off the excess. I proceeded to repeat this method. Ultimately, what you're going to want to do is extend the line from the next pleat into your pleat you just created and snip up the middle of that pleat. Just remember to add paper, fold it back to its original form, which will then create a middle dart or a middle line in your darts here. And then you're going to extend the line, the next line from the other side, cut up the middle of your darts, and proceed to go up the line of the new side. I hope this makes sense. Just watch the video, you guys. Go up, go across. And you'll notice that I labeled these lines trying to kind of make it easier for you guys. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L. So right here, you'll notice I'm on C. So once I finish with C, I'm going to extend the line from D, go up the middle of the dart, and then cut up the line D, if that makes sense. If not, just enjoy the video. I told you guys I'm manic. As this goes by, hopefully I will get better on these videos. Once again, going up the dart, pivoting, and then going up the line on the other side. Same thing. I'm once again taping the dart legs. I'm going to fold the paper over to put it back to where it originally would be had we not added that paper. I'm going to extend the line for line E, and then I'm going to come up the middle of that dart that we just created and go up to point E. And I'm just repeating the process, guys, all the way up. So I'm just going to shut up now and let you enjoy the show. Or those of you who are tuned in just because you like to hear girls with lisp, I don't know, I guess fast forward. Yes, guys, I am using a pattern weight it's not really a pattern weight, but it's a memento my husband bought me while he was overseas. It says Susie, and it has some camels and pretty little colored sand. You are going to notice that I am using a lot of tape on this project. it is a crap ton of tape. Also, a tip that I want to give you guys is I probably prefer that you, or recommend that you, use wax paper. The cardboard was a little bit harder to fold for me, so if you have wax paper, it'd probably be a lot easier and a lot less stressful. This took me forever, you guys. And unfortunately, because it is paper, it probably will not be able to be used again, meaning I'll have to do this every time I want to do this project. I hope you enjoyed.